So going into this film, especially as a father, I have a little girl who's turning 5 this month and another kid on the way.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. Going into this movie, it was, I'm a fan of yours, I'm a fan of Ewan's, I love The Orphanage. I wanted to see the movie, but I also didn't want to see the movie. You know what I mean? Like, just knowing how hard it was going to be to watch. The saving grace was knowing that it was a true story and that everyone makes it. And yet, as I was watching the film, I felt all the dramatic tension of, I don't know if they're going to make it. Tell me about that and sort of that balance between, here you have this responsibility to tell this very true story, not only a responsibility to the people that it's about, but about the whole event.
Exactly.
And at the same time also have a movie that's...
Yeah, well, it's a delicate thing, isn't it? And which, when the idea was proposed to me, it wasn't like an instant, oh, okay, I have to do that. Yeah. Before I read the script, hearing about making a movie based on the tsunami, I was like, I'm not sure about that. Is that going to make it spectacular? Is it just going to be a disaster movie? And, running and screaming and, I just wasn't, it didn't sound right. But then as soon as I read the script and I learned that Juan Antonio was directing it, I was in. And I from the script, from the very first read, you could tell it was completely truthful. It was just... because Maria was completely involved in the whole script writing process.
Yeah.
And everything that she went through, blow by blow, is on the screen.
I'm a nervous flyer, so even just the opening scene of turbulence, I was like, just so much dread.
Yeah.
You spend almost, I would say, even the majority of the film with Tom.
Yes.
I mean, he's just such an amazing young actor in this movie.
So incredible.
What was that sort of the bond like as actors out?
I mean, probably the closest I've ever got to an actor, just in that we were, in these long scenes or very physical scenes or very heightened emotional scenes and blood, sweat and tears all the way. And he just was wonderful to work with. And he'd never done film before, but he had come from this Billy Elliot experience, which... he obviously had a great discipline and a great love for the craft, and we had this 1-month rehearsal, and Juan Antonio created a fantastic forum for us to trust each other and play games with each other, and so we could fail or succeed or do anything we wanted to do. And he became someone, like, he really did become like my little boy, another one of my boys. And that was true off the set as well, because his parents were there, his brothers were there. We were all like one big family. He was playing with my kids, and his brothers were playing with my kids, and it was really a wonderfully intimate experience. And working with kids is always, you never know what you're going to get.
And so much hinges on their performance, especially in this film. If it's bad,
and this, he had to grow up and become someone who was responsible for me, which is something you never wish upon your child, to have to take care of the parent. And he just handled it so well. He was just wonderful.
Well, such a moving film and such an important film, which people say about a lot of movies that don't deserve it, but this one does.
Oh, thank you.